Sports betting could be in the cards for Kentucky after a major gambling bill was filed today.
Our Bodie Brooks breaks down what's inside each piece and how some Kentuckians are already ahead of the game.
That's right, Imani Marvin. Representative Adam Koenig is making a bet the General Assembly will get behind sports betting this session. It's one of 4 bills filed today under one large omnibus bill aiming to legalize what Koenig says is already happening, saying dozens of Kentuckians are crossing state lines to gamble on games, but without any government protection.
We're literally the biggest state for horse racing, but we can't place bets on any other sport. It's just kind of just doesn't make any sense, you know.
Seth Du Bois is one of dozens of Kentuckians already making money off sports betting.
During the NFL, I would go over probably just once a week and throw a couple bucks.
Except it's not legal in Kentucky. The Louisville resident crosses the bridge to next door Indiana, where it is.
We're more or less surrounded. I mean, even Tennessee, who doesn't even allow bingo, has sports betting.
On Monday, Representative Adam Koenig filed a series of bills to overhaul Kentucky's gambling laws, including legalizing sports betting.
People like to talk about freedom. Well, this is freedom. This is government getting out of the way of allowing adults to make adult decisions.
The other bills looking to regulate the type of machines you see in gas stations and set up a trust for problem gaming. Another modernizes Kentucky's pari-mutuel horse wagering and levels out how much each type of wager is taxed.
We're going to make all those the same. Everything's going to be taxed at 1.5%.
It's not Koenig's first gamble on the law, but this time he's confident he can convince fellow Republicans after little pushback to last year's historic horse racing bill and already has some Democrat support. He also says it's constitutional.
The Constitution only reflects outlawing games of chance, not games of skill. I'm sure one day a court will be the ultimate arbiter of that, but I firmly believe that we do not need a constitutional amendment.
Now, that regulatory bill filed by Representative Killian Timony has to do with so-called gray machines, aptly named because of their gray status in the law. The Problem Gaming Trust would be funded with a $225 million lawsuit, earning enough, Koenig says, it could last into perpetuity, calling it one of the most robust systems in the country. Reporting live in Frankfort, I'm Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.
Bodie, thank you.